Good evening and welcome to tonight's Cine Point podcast live from the Easy Times Brewing Company in Brisbane, right opposite the Gabba. Joining me tonight is Wikis and Picket's boss, Declan Hooper. I almost forgot your name then, Declan. Cheers to you all. We haven't had a couple, we've only had one. This is our first, I promise you. Anyway, as we've just been talking off air, Declan, this is probably one of the best days of Test cricket you're likely to see. And really doesn't get better, does it?
What a fucking afternoon of cricket, really. I mean, like, topsy-turvy again. You can't pick these tests, can you? As soon as you think Australia are on top, you get a partnership of 100 between a guy who's played one test and the guy who's on debut.
Two tests. Both of them, and he couldn't bowl after about 5 overs in one of those test matches, so he wasn't even good enough to do that Shardul Thakur, but they were magnificent today.
Oh, Washington Sandow, my new favourite all-rounder.
And one of the best names in Test cricket.
I tell you.
Apparently his dad was he met an army guy in India, and he liked him so much he named him after him. So his name was Washington, and so there you go.
I mean, there's worse US presidents to be named after, that's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you imagine being called Trump Sander or Donald Sander. It doesn't have the same feel to it, does it?
No. But we'll start off in the morning. Getting up this morning, early starts, clouds all looming over the Gabba. How do you think the Aussies went this morning?
I'm surprised for a start that Mitchell Starc didn't swing the ball. I mean, that's obviously his major threat. It was perfect conditions to swing the ball. I think in the same conditions, if Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad had had it, they would have hooked him round corners. It's nothing against Mitchell Starc. It's just maybe the ball they chose or something. He's not really been on his game the last 2 test matches, I don't think. Maybe he's carrying an injury, I don't know. But didn't swing, so the Indians got off to a reasonable start. And then Rahane gave his wicket away, I think.
Well, I was going to get to that. So Rahane had 2 opportunities. He almost got the warning twice before he got out. Falls straight to that short gully, straight into the hands. What do you make of that? He must have been disappointed with that.
I think he was disappointed, but I was disappointed in Tim Payne not filling the gap in the first place, because if his Mitchell Starc is bowling that line across him, then the chances are he's going to play that shot. And he did it twice. He didn't fill it. I know it's stable cricket if you do fill it. But the third time he got him, and it was exactly the same place. So why they didn't fill it earlier, I don't know. Especially when India weren't looking then to attack. I think in the morning with Pujara and Rahane, all they were looking for was to bat time, not necessarily score quick runs. So I couldn't understand why Tim Payne didn't attack more. He had a deep long leg, he had a deep point. Why not have 4 slips or 2 slips and 2 gullies like he had later in the day? It didn't make sense to me. But and then India got through that. They lost Pujara, both straight after lunch. Probably threw their wickets away. A bit like Rohit Sharma. All 4 of the from Pujara down to Pan, they got in their 20s or 30s, and they all got out. So they all got starts. So one of them should have gone on and made a big score.
Well, this is it.
And when India had lost those 2 wickets after lunch, the Aussies would have thought, right, we're in here. We've got 2 new players. One has played 2 test wickets. One has played 1. How wrong they were.
And I mean, the middle session there between lunch and tea did have the kind of feeling that it could ebb out to be a bit of a dull day at the cricket. Entered the 2 batsmen, as you say, and what an afternoon of cricket. I tell you, I don't think I've laughed so much in a partnership with cricket in a long, long time. It was just great.
I just think that everything that Tim Payne tried, they managed to counter. I think maybe he thought they might go after Nathan Lyon, and they didn't. And he was disciplined, but he never looked threatening today.
No.
And I think he was rushing a lot. It seemed to me. Maybe he feels under pressure because he's so close to those that 400 wicket.
He didn't look confident there today. Didn't look confident there.
And so I know he was holding an end up, but the other guys at the other end put more pressure on them to get the wickets. Thankfully, for Tim Payne, Josh Hazelwood was the one to stand up. He was the one Aussie quick who really kept his distance, his line and his length, and got rewarded in the end. In the end, it took him a long time with his 5 wickets, but that partnership just broke the game open and has turned this topsy series again. I mean, nobody's going to be able to pick what's going to happen next. I just hope the weather doesn't intervene too much over the next 2 days.
No, and I think that it's almost like there's a third team playing called the weather, and we're all hoping now, both sides, 30 runs in it, or less than that now. The weather holds out, because if it does, we're in for an absolute cracker of the Test match these last 2 days. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Australians, they need to win to take the Gavaskar Trophy. India only needs to draw or win themselves. So there's all three at the moment. All three results are possible. You know, I'm looking at a draw with the weather probable, and India obviously don't mind that. But Australia need to move the game forward as quickly as they possibly can, and that's why you saw David Warner come out tonight and play a few shots in that, that difficult period just before the close. 6 overs, and he hit Siraj for 3 fours in 1 over. Looked like he was trying to hit himself out of bad form,
Well, how many times have we seen that 6 overs before the end of play? That's a real danger point for Australia. So to get through that will give them a lot of confidence after a relatively tough day in the field.
It's a long day in the field, and they wouldn't have been expecting that. Once they got Pant and Agarwal out, or the other way around, once they got those two out, straight after lunch almost, they would have been thinking, we're into a tail. These two guys, one's played 2 tests, one's played 1. They won't know what to do. I mean, Washington Sanders got a first-class 100, and Zach's got 6 first-class half-centuries, but they're really only T20 players,
Can we have a quick word on Washington Sanders? My new fucking favourite cricketer. I'll tell you, some of the shots he played this afternoon, the way he saw off the world's best attack and just thought, no, fuck that, and went for it. It was incredible, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, it was just like he's got nothing to lose. And some of the shots he played, I know this might be stretching it a bit, but it reminded me of David Gower at his peak. I mean, that's probably is stretching it a bit, but I think because he's a left-hander, he timed the ball beautifully. Some of the shots he played down the ground were magnificent. And there was one slog sweep off Nathan Lyon just before tea, I think it was. Slog swept him for 6, and he was like disdainful. This is supposed to be the best attacking world cricket against India's 4th choice middle order.
Yeah.
And they literally took them apart. Australia did not know what to do for a good 3 or 4 hours in the middle of the day. Didn't know what to do.
It was good, and you just to think, right? He would be. He'd be lucky to be carrying the drinks at the start of the series.
Absolutely, he would. We wouldn't be carrying mine. He'd be
the guy that makes the tea and the guy that makes the coffee. But I mean, as I say, my new favourite player now, and all to play for tomorrow. So looking forward to tomorrow. We say this every session, but fuck me, tomorrow's session is going to be a big session, isn't it?
I heard Justin Langer on the before play started this morning. He says that to his analyst every day. This is important. This is important. But it's fucking true. It's like what can Australia do to break India's back? Every time they try and pull away, this Indian side seems to manage to say, no, bollocks to that, that's not happening. You're coming back towards us again. So, look, Marcus Harris has scored 1 out of 21. He didn't look like he was...
He didn't look up for it, did he?
No. And then Warner... it was back to his belligerent, I'm not saying best yet, because
belligerent being the operative word there.
He's like, I've got to do what I've got to do. If I have to hit myself back into form, then so be it. That's the only way to play. And so he's on a hiding to nothing. He's down when he does, he's down when he doesn't. So I suppose that's how he's played all his career. So why change it? That would be his thing. But if they get out cheaply tomorrow morning, then the Indians will think, we might not just draw this, we might win this.
Wow.
And to win this game or draw this game with the side that they put out, I mean, this is no disrespect to the players that have come in, because obviously they're decent players, because that's what they've shown today. However, none of those two, Navdeep Soni, Natarajan, none of those four would have been anywhere near the Test side at the start. Imagine, we were speaking about this earlier, imagine Nathan Lyon, Josh Hazlewood, Mitchell Stark, Pat Cummins, Steve Smith, and a captain, James Pattinson, and a decent spinner, another decent spinner all-rounder being out the side, and that's what India have had to put up with in the last Test. That's phenomenal what they've done, absolutely phenomenal. It's just like bloody hell. This Indian side is, it's just, but imagine an Indian side 3 or 4 years ago would have just completely folded. They would have probably gone home and said, I'm taking my bat and ball and I'm going home.
I do think it is, while Kohli not being here, it is definitely a team in his image, and they're proving that now. They're proving that grit and that almost the Australian way of playing, it's almost turned on its head now. It's the Indian way of playing now.
I think that this, it's not going to take over from the Ashes, but this battle between India and Australia deserves a 5-match.
Oh, it does.
It's like you can't leave it with the chance that it could end up as a draw series. You need a winner, I think, and I know you could end up with a draw series anyway, even if it's 5 Test matches. But I think India, for what they've done over the last however long they've been in Australia, especially this COVID year that we've been in, and the fact that they've been in a bubble, they haven't been able to choose. Virat Kohli's gone home. Rohit Sharma didn't play for the first 3 Test matches. Hardik Pandya's had to be left at home. Unfortunately, his father died overnight, and so they've been mourning him as well. They've had everything thrown out. They bounce back every time. So I can't see why they can't bounce back again tomorrow. It's a pleasure coming to the cricket when it's on days like that. It's an absolute pleasure covering the cricket. It's just,
as
you don't get many days like that, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, I know. And skipping out the Gabba as we were across the road here for a pint because it was that good.
I needed a pint after that. It was just fantastic.
I mean, hopefully time was good tomorrow, and
if it is, we're in for a treat.
I'll be pissed all week. We'll definitely be here again tomorrow, and we hope to see you all again tomorrow.
We might be at the pub again.